Thanks to this episode's sponsor, the coldest water bottle, this is Hamster's Hot Take. Don't release your video game until it's actually finished. Too many companies give in to their greedy investors and release their games early with the mentality of making money early and finishing the game later by making even more money with DLC updates that effectively patch in what should have been included to begin with. Do you feel proud of fooling unsuspecting parents and children to make a quick buck at the expense of disdainful PR backlashes? If you're only invested in this industry for the money, then do us all a favor and quit. Did I tell you this thing floats? The coldest water bottle is a fully insulated heavy-duty beast. You'd think people would invest in well-made, useful products that last, but for some reason they keep buying these jank plastic water bottles that leak, condensate, and melt ice like it was their job. I've been searching for a good one as well, primarily due to Kim breaking everything we buy, but sorry Kim, this one's mine. The coldest water bottle keeps your drink cold for literal days with this industrial insulation technology, which even prevents condensation from escaping, ranging from 12-ounce kids bottles to freaking gallon-sized ice baths. Grab one of these puppies and never buy another water bottle again with the affiliate link in the description and use the promo code HAMSTER for an extra 10% off your entire order. Coldest also hosts weekly giveaways, so be sure to sign up with the link below for a chance to win one of these puppies. This is Hamster of Team Star Fox requesting post-Cornerian launch roll call. This is Bomb. All readings appear to be nominal and to suggest that we're in space! Where's everybody else? Everybody who? Where's Fox? Probably ditching us to go out with that furry chick from Dinosaur Planet. Falco? Suspended for verbal harassment. Peppy? I don't know, coloring and hiding eggs? He is not the Easter Bunny, and it's June. It's a lot of work, man. Give him a break. How else could he pull it all off without a spaceship and a ton of PTO? What about Slippy? Whew, you're my rock, bro. At least somebody showed up. We're gonna need all the help we can get to make it to Venom and defeat Andross.
I can't let you do that, Star Fox.
It's Star Wolf!
Not Star Wolf. Your situation is far more dire, for we are Star Sox.
Egads! Wait, was that lightning in space? Excuse me? We have no time for jokes.
Prepare to be utterly bleached as we shred you down to your very fibers.
What?
Now here's how a proper roll call unfolds. Star Sox, Reginald, Pickles, and Shoo!
You expect us to be afraid of a ragtag group of reject puppets? Space puppets! Don't make me laugh.
Set the spin cycle to maximum!
No! Slippy croaked! Defensive maneuvers, Bomb. It's a dogfight with puppets in space! What is so great about Star Fox? Kim asks me this every time the series comes up, and sometimes even unprovoked. How can a series that hardly ever gets any games at all, plus with such inconsistent quality and sales for the disparaging majority of them, be any good at all? She might have been more concerned that the closest thing to a new entry came from Ubisoft with the half-baked toys-to-life flop that was Starlink, and why you bought it anyway. It came with an R-Wing! How does that justify Star Fox being cool? I painted it. Well, if you can believe it, all this tenacious love that the fans have originates from one game, Star Fox 64. Technically a remake of the SNES Star Fox, Star Fox 64 follows in its predecessor's footsteps by pushing the hardware limits of its system to the max in order to create an ambitious 3D arcade space shooter. You pilot a third-person fighter spaceship called an R-Wing, shooting your way through 7 different levels with branching paths, on-rails action, and all-range dogfighting combat, cool power-ups and epic boss encounters in an addictive, replayable arcade fashion. Probably the most unique part of the gameplay is in discovering the secrets required to travel on new paths with totally different levels, unique stories, characters, enemies, and bosses. Some levels are ground-based and have you manning the roving tank, the Landmaster. And in a hard-to-reach single level, you can even pilot the underwater Blue Marine. I didn't even know this was real until 2 decades after the game was released. Talk about schoolyard rumors becoming real. There's actually a total of 15 levels to experience on your journey, spread out across the divergent map. and only by traveling the most difficult path will you encounter the secret true final boss. So obviously it's primarily a game about secrets and discovery, but with hectic space shooting, classic Nintendo characters and bosses, surprisingly sharp controls, and with awesome mechanics and power-ups. You've got laser enhancements, health and damage repair pickups, and smart bombs you can lob at enemies and boss weak spots. Your wings can also break off from too much damage, hindering your control, and your teammates, Peppy, Slippy, and Falco, all have their own health meters as they assist you in battle, but sometimes need help themselves. Though they do recover a small bit of HP after a successful mission, you'll need to keep an eye out on protecting them or else they'll have to sit out the next mission entirely to recover. I'm gonna need some time to recover from the fact that we still don't have a proper sequel to this game. That depends on your interpretation of the word sequel. Star Fox is awesome because of its gameplay. If it doesn't have everything we just described, it's not a real Star Fox game to me. What about the remake to this remake, Star Fox Zero? Releasing that on the Wii U was the same as releasing it on a tombstone. I gotta say, this is one of the best looking N64 games I've ever played. The fast action and colorful world just feels so alive. Plus the included Rumble Pack surely added to the immersion. It really feels like you're stepping on the set of a fun Saturday morning cartoon show like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because of the animal people? No! Plus I always saw them as lively puppets like they ended up becoming in more recent marketing to reflect Shigeru Miyamoto's initial vision. And let's be clear, his vision was not furries. The Lilat system is under attack by Andross, the mad scientist commanding legions of baddies. General Pepper of Corneria deploys Star Fox to challenge Andross's forces one step at a time, planet hopping their way to his base of operations on Venom to defeat him head on. And no, that was not a pun. So an evil decapitated monkey head is trying to take over the galaxy for the sake of being evil, causing a Terrier military commander to hire some woodland critters to pilot spaceships and blow stuff up. On their way, they'll encounter all sorts of characters and crazy situations, like defending cities and bases, flying through asteroid fields, or totally not recreating Independence Day. There's also that time where the team flies dangerously close to a molten ball of hellfire for absolutely no reason other than obligatory lava level. Or that Landmaster level about finding and saving Slippy that can be undertaken even if he wasn't shot down to the planet below to begin with. Continuity. They also encounter Star Wolf, a rogue band of intergalactic mercenaries hired by Andross to sabotage Star Fox's progress or eliminate them altogether. Their leader is a wolf named Wolf, joined by an ex-Star Fox member Pig named Pigma, a lizard named Leon, and a monkey named Andrew. Come on, it's like Andross, Andrew. No, he's a monkey! Speaking of Andross, defeating him by normal means reveals that he was a fake cybernetic imposter. That is, unless you travel down the more challenging route when approaching Venom, revealing the true Andross, where after his normal defeat, you battle his floating brain and eyeballs, completely obliterating him. Until he gets shoehorned into Dinosaur Planet. What I love about the story is the campy and fun characters and the way they all interact together, making for a genuinely wild experience. It's the same feeling you get from watching your favorite childhood movies or cartoons, like Star Wars. The final level isn't exactly subtle with how much it loves Star Wars, with Fox flying solo into and escaping Venom, basically the Death Star, where he even meets his thought-to-be-dead father, helping him at the very last moment. Hilariously, he's just Fox wearing sunglasses, as if that somehow makes him a dad. But even after escaping the explosion, Fox's teammates are thrilled to see him alive, but his father is nowhere to be seen. I love that instead of just being a simple space shooter, Star Fox aimed to be something more—
Bomb?
Dad?
I knew you'd recognize me!
Is it really you?
Be strong, my son! I believe in you!
Dad, don't go! Well, I can definitely see the resemblance.
Hamster, is that you playing them confounded video games again? I swear to God!
Shut up, Dad! Full voice acting on N64. That looked and sounded like this, which was mind-blowing cutting-edge technology back in '97. One thing that definitely aged well was that killer soundtrack. I can't stop jittering! Snap out of it, Bomb! Do a barrel roll! Whoa! If you give me an N64 and a pile of games, I'm probably grabbing Star Fox first, for whatever that's worth. And if it's on any other system, I'm probably not grabbing it at all. Well, there is the 3DS version. It's the same as 64. I like 64! The positive gamer in me honestly didn't expect this, but had enough fun with Star Fox 64 to award it a glowing 10 out of 10. This is easily one of the greatest N64 games ever made, and that's coming from a lineup of one of the greatest systems ever made. It's always a good time each time I give it a go, and managed to age shockingly well despite the years. The critical gamer in me feels inclined to give Star Fox 64 some tough love with an 8 out of 10. It's awesome, but still some levels are a tad slow or clunky, and difficulty can vary wildly. Regardless, this is one of the best games to return to and enjoy time and time again. But what do you think? Tell us how your positive and critical sides rate Star Fox 64 in the comments below. But I swear, if you call them furries one more time, you're just playing with yourself.
Huh? Is that you, Dad?
That's right, it's me, Dad Socks.
It's been so long!
Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more, and use the links in the description to nominate future episodes. Thanks to our Patreon members, Atomic Thomas, Cameron, Arrow, Ben, Rowan, Erica, Siam, Sid, and Squad Fam.
Dad, wait!
See ya!